I'm showing you the easiest smoky eye with just 2 shadows. I'll be using this e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener because it has a sticky base. So this is just like a base on which I apply my shadows. And you can see how it evens out my skin tone. Bonus tip, if you use some loose setting powder under your eyes, it helps with the cleanup afterwards from eyeshadow fallout. Now I'm using a dark eyeshadow to mark the center of my lid. Using the center as a guide, I'm going to draw a semicircle over it. Using that same dark colored shadow. And then I'm leaving a gap to draw another semicircle over it. This is called eyeshadow framing. So I've used this center as a guide, then I've drawn a semicircle over it, and then I've left a gap, and now I've drawn another semicircle. Now using a black shadow, I'm just going to shade in that first semicircle, but not all the way. And then I'm just going to use the smudge brush to smudge the black shadow all the way to here. I'm blending it all the way to fill that first semicircle. So here I'm just shading the second semicircle in with a brown eyeshadow. Here all I'm doing is using my blending brush to blend where these two eyeshadows meet. So by blending I mean just smudging it out, just going back and forth over where the two colours meet. And then just loosen out the edges for this brown eyeshadow. So same blending motions, we're just loosening out that line, just using a slightly larger brush to diffuse this out further. Here I'm using a large fluffy brush to get rid of that eyeshadow fallout. I'm smudging that brown eyeshadow in my lower lash line and to give that smoky effect. Here I'm using a black eyeliner to line my upper waterline. I'm using the same black eyeliner to line my lower waterline. Using some black eyeshadow, I'm smoking out underneath my waterline. So I'm just applying some Celine Girl shimmer in the center just to bring some sparkle into the mix. For the last few steps, I'm just gonna curl my lashes and apply mascara. I'm also applying mascara to my lower lashes, but I do need to be very careful with this so I don't make a mess. If you prefer to use false eyelashes, then by all means do that, but my preference is not to wear false eyelashes. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing to my channel, click the thumbs up button and leave me a comment. Would you try this look?